Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadow Empire, where we are playing as the Salic Federation. More specifically, we're playing as the president of the Salic Federation, the federal president. So we've been expanding our, influence to the north, though now we're going to back off a bit. Maybe try and kill this thing with all of our forces again. I think we're going to try and knock out Darkland to our south. We have kind of information on where their capital is. We've got multiple infantry brigades ready to go. So I think it's as good a time as any for us to get that set up. All right. Okay, we got that. Then I think we fall back a bit. Just going to secure our north a little bit. There we go. We do have a couple of decisions to make. National budget allocation. I don't want to piss anybody off right now, so we're going to confirm that. Supreme Council, I think we're good there. Economic Council, it's fine. Military Research, yes. Model Design's good. Foreign Affairs is good. Material Disease Outbreak, okay. Well, we can go ahead and do this. Yes, have priority. Gives them a plus 94 chance of succeeding. Critical failure, because we rolled an 88. Okay. Where's your blessing? Sure. Demands release of spy. Spies will be executed, because that'll give us a little bit more standing with our own government. Okay. So that's fine. It's been a week since I last played. Okay, new agricultural centers being built up here to help with our food situation. Civilian oil wells being made. Okay. Not bad. Militia, independent regulars, 2 infantry brigades, yeah. Who are independent regulars? Is it just the bikes? Motorbikes, okay. Alright. We've secured quite a bit of our northern border, so that's good. That'll help us a lot. We won't have to worry about creatures destroying a whole bunch of our infrastructure or cutting us off from anything. So let's go to the next turn and see what happens. Yeah. Our north is pretty clear other than unclaimed wilds, but it takes a lot to pacify those. I definitely want to push these guys back from our border. We might have to build another brigade or more units. Could try for some armor. We do have some armor units that we now have unlocked. Just got to build up our resources. Okay. It has been a while since I recorded. Not like as in it's been a while, there's going to be a gap in the episodes. It's been a while, it's been a standard week, so still getting back into it. Since then, I actually, just giving you guys an update on my life, I got myself my first mechanical keyboard ever. And thankfully this game doesn't require me to punch in a lot of keys, because I got one that wasn't clacky. Like, if you know mechanical keyboards, this series is going to turn into a podcast of one. If you don't know, mechanical keyboards kind of come in like three broad varieties. There's silent, or like ones that are linear. There's tactile, and there's clicky. And tactile and clicky are kind of the same animal, different lineage, or different like subspecies. The whole reason you like a mechanical keyboard is because, one, it's a lot more reliable. You get a nice feedback, and it's a bit more premium. So I picked up one that was a tactile keyboard, so it didn't click, because I knew that would be annoying for you guys to listen to through the microphone, or, you know, if Starlink ever actually finishes being rolled out to my area, live streams. Turns out they're still loud, because, like, it's just, I just pressed buttons, and that's what it sounds like. So I don't know what I just hit there. Minimap. Let's go back here. They're loud. Kind of. I mean, they're not as loud as a clicky one. A clicky one would be a lot louder and have a higher pitch, which would show up on the microphone more so. I'm not actually sure that'll come across. It's coming across in the waveform right now, but I do post-recording audio, like, leveling. Like, I take out a lot of the background noise and run it through a compressor to kind of increase, to make my voice sound a bit fuller. Which you probably know if you've listened to one of my live streams, where I kind of just do, like, art and stuff. So I'm not sure that'll come across, but they're loud. I know that's just interesting for all of you to listen to. But I'm trying my best to make it interesting for you guys. I'm trying my best to fill the void that is this game's in between sections of the turns. My idea for the war, by the way, with these guys is going to be to use mobile units to get around behind the bulk of their army on the line the first turn, and cut them off as much as possible. To either force them to move forward and waste their supplies, or to force them to retreat, giving up ground, and thus their entrenchment bonuses. I can also talk. I think this was already done by the last time I recorded, but I didn't say anything because it was still a surprise for my D&D group. Okay, I'm not like a pop, like I'm not into like pop culture or anything like that, so I'm not like one of those stereotypical gamers, RGB. I have been forced to use RGB given the fact that I shop for price to performance and cheapness, meaning that my graphics card does have RGB lighting, and so does my motherboard, only because that's how much, that's what was available, not because I wanted it. And Decade of Fanaticism, yes. Gain submission. Got the loader. Finished that. Okay, so we have artillery now. Double shifts, got it. But I have unironically now, I picked up RGB strips for my room, like light stripping, and I have put it on my like, not my ceiling, but like my wall right where my ceiling meets the wall, that little like angle there, all around my room. And I have to say, I unironically love it. My room is now currently bathed in red light. I don't know why, I find that very calming, and it's very nice. So that's something that's happened since last time I recorded, or it might have already it might have happened last time as well, but I was not at liberty to say it because it was a surprise for my D&D group, which was the primary reason I picked it up, so that they would have so we'd have mood lighting from the GM side, because Midge has got to be fancy, and he's got himself some lighting around his desk, and I have to one-up him because that's what our friendship's built on, apparently. I'm kidding, by the way. I love Midge. He's great. Okay, we got that. Let's see. Decision, what do we got? Okay, we can think of something new. We got tanks already. We've got artillery. Let's get ourselves an APC. So, give it a machine gun. Let's give it 25 mil steel plate. I think that's good for an APC. I don't really want it in direct combat. And give it a medium diesel. Because we gave the tank a medium diesel, so maybe, like, make them interchangeable, I guess, is the idea there. So we got some new oil deposits. Cool. Let's see what we can raise here. Independent battalions. We have artillery. We've got... Or do we not have tanks? I thought we had tanks. Oh, no, we do. Light. Okay, never mind. I was misreading that. So we got tanks, artillery... let's build up a couple artillery units. Can we not anymore? What are we missing? What are we missing? Ammunition. Got it. Just produce a shitload of ammo. Build another artillery unit. So we got 2 of those. And now how did we... 2 HQ. So let's put this on the second. Okay, no. That's not how that works. I've forgotten how to do this. How do we put it? I know I did this before. Oh, there we go. Unit admin. Change HQ. 1st Infantry Brigade. Unit admin. Change HQ. 2nd Infantry Brigade. So we got 2 artillery units, 1 per brigade. So that worked out. And let's do one more thing. What are we missing here? Is it just the metal? It's the metal we're missing here, I think. Yeah, it's just the metal we're missing. So let's just go to trade. Let's sell off some of our rare metals. Buy up some regular metal. Then raise from here. We can get our tanks. Raise. Those tanks will be sent over here, so we'll have like a mobile unit. We might pick up maybe even a larger unit of maybe like an independent regiment of motorized. Yeah, like a motorized infantry regiment. We could probably work out something. I mean, it'd take us a couple of turns, but we could get the people for that. then all we need, and we'll have everything else we need by that point as well. So that'll work out. But okay, so we got all you arrayed where we want you to. You're all arrayed where we want you to. Gonna shift you over one. Anything else we can build in or construct in our main city? Industry 2. Could build some more recycling facilities. That would give us more metal, more rare metals, more oil. Sure, let's do that. We'll do that. Okay. Well, one thing I do want to check. We have plenty of these fate points, so I want to see if we've got ancient archives, new tech field binary. We've got it. Feast, gladiators, treasure trove, just gives us things. Let's do the ancient archives. But then Eureka we found knowledge of the use of the propeller engine. Hey, hey. That is great. So now if we check our management, tech. So we've discovered propeller engines, so we're actually past that point. Great. And because we have an atmosphere and proper gravity, we can actually use basic propeller-driven aircraft. Because I found out that's the thing as well. Reading up on the update, so if you don't have like atmosphere and stuff like that, you have to use things like rocket engines for aircraft. So that's cool. We can get helicopters soon as well. Okay. They definitely added more tech with the air. It's filled some of these out a bit more. I wish there was a bit more, but it's okay. I like it. All right. Well, let's go to the next turn, see what happens. Definitely building up a decent military force in the south. Just need to get a couple more mobile units in this like little swing force here so that we can come across, cut off as many as we can is the idea. Might even start shifting troops down into this little neck so that we can make this a lot easier. Well, let's just let the turn go. Oh, and you guys probably figured out by now, I'm not using the in-game audio. That's not because I don't like it. It's because this is one of those few games that do audio glitches at random unknown intervals that I can't hear when I'm recording, but I hear it in the recording. Like I can't hear it while I'm in the recording, like while I'm actually recording it. But when I play back the recording in my audio or my video editor, there are sound glitches in the game audio that are, I would keep them in, but they're like super... Like they're like for 2 frames but very, very loud. So it's super annoying and possibly could even like harm your hearing. So I I take that out, I strip the audio out, and I just replace it with, I think I'm using the Stellaris soundtrack. So, forgot this is one of those games, unless I put the audio from the game in there. But that means you're also not getting the audio from, like, the attacks and the various, like the very sound effects of the game that aren't related to the music, but that's because those are on the same audio track as the glitches, and that would require me having to, like, basically what I have to do is I have to splice the recording of the video down where those audio tracks are, cut those little bits out, and then take the audio off of those, like, little, like, it's literally like 2, 3, maybe 5 frames, where I've got to turn the audio off for those tracks and then put them back in, and it's annoying. It makes the editing experience a lot longer. It's something I've done before when I really like the background music or something, but it's annoying because if I have to do that, the background music of the game, you can't hear it for those couple of frames, and it's noticeable. So yeah, kind of sucks. Sorry I have to go ahead and do that, but it's kind of the only option I got. So they're rearranging themselves on our southern border. Looks like they're trying to align themselves with our quick reaction force. Maybe they sense that force is supposed to outflank them. Okay, we took some losses there. Force is trying to break out. Those red lizard dogs killing 500 men. Fanaticism. Discover new tech, VidCom broadcasting. Okay. Got the automatic rifle. 4 new stratagems. Prospecting pushing by try again. Thing I want to do, we're going to shift you down one. You over here. You there. Over there. Okay, those things cleared out. Gonna get the motorbikes over here. Like I said, we'll have a large mobile force sweep in through here, or we'll just have them be the more dangerous side and use the rest of our forces to kind of sweep around behind. We just want to cut off as many as possible. Incidents concerning safety regulations. Support the actions because it's a very low opinion we have here. 7 points. Accept faction candidate. Economic Council. Keep barracks as your research. 300 credits as tribute. Refuse. Who is that again? That's not them. It's these guys. I don't even know if we have a border with these guys. Or maybe... no, I have no idea. Okay, so we got that. We need to keep building up our forces here as much as possible. Did run into a bit of water issues, or we've run into some water issues. But what we can do is construct a level 2 ice mining facility to increase our water. And then while we wait for that, trade, sell off our rare metals. And then buy up some water, just a bit. Actually, we'll buy up the rest of our water as well. Just get as much as we can in there. Free folk went down. Population went up again. Okay. .2 turns left due to our lack of metal. That'll be rectified. Apparently there was something over here that we saw, but I don't know what it was. Okay. If we can let this guy go, that'd be great. If he just slowly shifts his way up and out of our territory, then we don't have to worry, and we can take most of these guys onto the border down here for a war, and they can just be filler forces, which would be great. And we might even just go ahead and do that. All we have up here in terms of development is an exotic hotel, which I don't really care about. So if you start moving, that'd be great. We start shifting our troops down here, start concentrating, get all of our mobile forces in one position. But we'll have to go to the next turn, next episode, because looking at the time, we are at the end of this one. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider the subscribe button down below. Just take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.